Now, in this video, we're going to go over teaching Grace how to stay. Because she has what I interpret is the beginnings of or a case of separation anxiety, she follows her primary guardian around the house. She went to the bathroom a minute ago. Gracie's like, I'm out of here, even though her other guardian had a handful of treats. So that means she has a good relationship with you, which is great, but it'd be helpful if we can put her into a sit-stay and help her practice some control, having to sit and wait while my guardian leaves. Because a lot of times when we leave, then the dog's like, I have to get out of the kennel and go find my guardian because I got to go be with her. But now I'm going to stay here because that's what my guardian asked me to do. So staying here is fulfilling my guardian's wish. So most people, when they teach a dog to stay, they don't do a good job. They're like, stay, 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 stay. And as they walk away, and the dog really doesn't know how to stay, and it auto releases, which means it can go away on its own. When I put a dog into a stay, it should sit there until I give it the release command. Now at this stage, we're going to teach the first of the 3 Ds. Underneath this video, I'm going to have a link in the text to where I got this technique from, and it'll be a YouTube video where the guy teaches some other stuff. He's not as good looking as I am, but he goes through a little bit more steps. All right, so the first thing we're going to teach the dog is to stay for duration, then for distance, then eventually for distraction. In this video, we're going to do duration. Here. All right. Sit. Come here. Sit. Stay. Stay. So that was 5 seconds. This time I'm going to try to go to 10 seconds. Stay. Stay. Now, as you saw, she started to get ready to move away. So if that's the case and she starts moving away each time, instead of going from 5 seconds to 10 seconds, I might go 3, 6, 9. I'm going to back up a step or two to help the dog practice that one. Now this is really easy. All I got to do is just sit here and he guys just shovels treats in my mouth while he says the word stay. Sit. So I go stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay. Stay. So that's about an 8 count when she starts to think she needs to move away. So I'm going to just go 5 and then 7. So stay. 5, or stay. 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 Now each time I do this, I give him the stay command and then I pull and turn it back towards my chest. Sit. Stay. Stay. Come. Come on. Here. Sit. Stay. Stay. Break. So the first couple times, I sometimes will throw a treat off to the side so the dog knows that means it's the end of the stay. Now the idea is we don't want her to be able to get up and move away until we give her the break or the release command word, so that she understands I can't auto release. Now this one, again, we're just doing it for duration. So what I'd like you to do, I talked in the other video about keeping training sessions to 1 or 2 minutes. We want to make a little of a deviation from that for this one. We want to eventually put her in a sit state and work up to 5 minutes where she's just sitting right here in front of us. Now, it doesn't matter if she looks around. She doesn't have to maintain eye contact because eventually we're going to move out of the room and she's going to have to sit and stay. That'll be detailed in the video below this one. But for this one, we want to, or in the link that'll be below this video. But the idea is we want to gradually build up her ability to do it. So I tried to go from 5 seconds to 10 seconds, and that was too much for her. So for her, when you guys practice this tonight or next, I would do maybe 4 seconds the first one, then 6 seconds the next one, and then do 7 seconds the next time, and then 8 seconds, and do gradually so that she can stay there without having to wiggle and move herself back. That just tells me that she's just insecure about her situation at home, so he has to look out for herself. Being able to put both dogs into a sit-stay will really help, especially for Ellie. If it's a problem, you put her in a stay, and then you can call her into the next room and work with Gracie on something, and then Ellie doesn't come and interact. This is one of the most underrated commands out there. It really is beneficial. And it not only is it helpful in terms of a practical application, but it helps the dog develop self-control and discipline, and that will help with Ellie, because I think some of her outbursts towards Gracie have been due to lack of control. I think from what I've seen, she thinks she's trying to correct and help you guys out because it happens when you're correcting Ellie. But also, that's why the rules and structure will help with that. But helping her develop more control, just because I see Ellie doing something doesn't mean it's my job to react. So this is an exercise that really takes a lot of practice, but if you invest the time, it's something that will really have a positive benefit for both dogs moving forward. Try to practice this one. Make sure you practice it every day, but try to practice it about 2 or 3 times each with each dog every day. Now this one, like I said, it's gonna take you a couple of days to a week before you get up to the point where at 2 or 3 minutes. The idea is I would try to get up to about 5 minutes before I start moving away from the dog and working on distance. And again, that'll be included in the video below this one. So this is the first stage of teaching your dog how to stay.